Episode 4: A Heart Torn. The episode opens with the sun rising over the mountains, casting a golden hue over the bandit camp. Kira sits on a log near the fire, lost in thought. Her fingers absent-mindedly trace the rope that once bound Ren, a reminder of the victory she should be celebrating. Instead, her heart is heavy with conflicting emotions. Ren, still inside the tent, is pacing restlessly. The memories of his life before his capture flood his mind, his merchants, his plans, and the promise of prosperity he had made to his family. The anger he feels toward Kira burns deep, a constant reminder of what he has lost. I will never forgive her for this, he vows silently. Kira watches Ren from a distance, unable to shake the feeling of guilt that gnaws at her. Why do I feel this way? She wonders, her thoughts swirling. She had always embraced her role as a bandit, but Ren's determination and courage challenge everything she thought she knew about herself. Later, Kira decides to confront Ren. She enters the tent, her heart pounding in her chest. Ren stops pacing and glares at her, the resentment in his eyes palpable. What do you want, Kira? He asks, his voice cold and unyielding. I want to talk, she replies, her tone softer than before. About us. Ren scoffs, crossing his arms. Us? There is no us. You're a bandit, and I'm your prisoner. You've taken everything from me. His voice rises, filled with bitterness. Kira flinches at his words, feeling the weight of his anger. I didn't take anything from you. You chose to enter my territory, she counters, trying to maintain her composure. But I know that I've made things worse. I'm not proud of what I did. Ren shakes his head, disbelief etched on his features. Not proud? You revel in your victories, while I'm here, stripped of everything that mattered to me. His voice softens slightly. You have no idea what it's like to lose everything. Kira's heart aches at his words. You're right, I don't, she admits, her voice trembling. But I didn't choose this life. It's all I've ever known. My father, my grandfather, they were bandits. I'm expected to follow in their footsteps. But that doesn't mean you have to, Ren responds, the edge in his voice softening. You have the power to choose differently, Kira. You can be more than just a bandit. His sincerity catches her off guard, and she feels a flicker of hope amid her confusion. Kira looks down, her heart torn between her loyalty to her lineage and her growing feelings for Ren. You don't understand. Leaving this life behind is not an option. I'd be hunted down. I'd lose everything, she confesses, her voice barely above a whisper. Ren steps closer, searching her eyes for any sign of weakness. But you're willing to lose me? He challenges, his tone laced with intensity. You're willing to lose a chance at something real? Kira's breath catches in her throat as she grapples with her emotions. I'm not the villain you think I am, she pleads. I didn't want this fight. I didn't want to capture you. Her voice cracks, and for the first time, she feels vulnerable before him. Ren's gaze softens, but the resentment still simmers beneath the surface. Yet here we are. You're the one who took me prisoner, he replies, though there's a hint of understanding in his eyes. Why should I trust you? Kira takes a deep breath, steeling herself. Because I'm willing to fight against what I've been taught. I want to know you, Ren. I want to understand what it means to live beyond these mountains. Ren looks at her, his expression torn between anger and curiosity. And what about your bandit crew? They'll never accept it. You'll be betraying your own people, he warns, the bitterness returning to his voice. Kira stands firm. I don't care what they think anymore. This isn't just about them, it's about me. I want to find my own path. As the tension hangs in the air, Kira realizes the depth of her feelings for Ren. It's no longer just about pride or survival, it's about connection and understanding. But she knows it won't be easy. The episode closes with Ren turning away, his heart conflicted. You can't just change everything overnight, Kira. This isn't a fairy tale, he says, his voice heavy with doubt. Kira watches him go, the weight of her feelings pressing down on her. But maybe it can be, she whispers to herself, determination flickering in her eyes.